Hello everyone and welcome. Now I know what you're thinking. UK sponsor visa curtailed sounds a bit like a soggy biscuit at the bottom of a cuppa, doesn't it? But before you go off to drown your sorrows in a full pot, let's unpack this, shall we? Has your UK sponsor visa been curtailed? Don't panic. We've all been there, love, staring at a piece of official looking paper, wondering if it's bad news or very bad news. Good news is, we're here to help. This video is your step-by-step guide on what you can do next. Stick with me and we'll navigate this together. Right then, first things first, you need to understand exactly why the Home Office has decided to play musical chairs with your visa, and more importantly, when you need to be out of your current chair. The curtailment notice, that letter that probably gave you a fright, will have all the juicy details. It's like reading the script after a particularly dramatic episode of EastEnders, only with less shouting and more legal jargon. Have a good read, maybe pop the kettle on and make another cuppa. We've got work to do. Work. Now you've had a look at the letter, yes? Good. Pay close attention to the date they've given you. This isn't a suggestion, darling. It's the deadline. They're usually quite generous, 60 days or so, but it can vary. Think of it like trying to get a table at that new restaurant everyone's raving about. You snooze, you lose. You need to act fast and figure out your next move. Don't just sit there like a pudding. So the Home Office has decided to give you an unexpected farewell tour. Rude, but don't despair. There are options, my friend. A new visa could be your golden ticket to staying put. First things first, if you can find a new sponsor, think of it like finding a new dance partner after someone stepped on your toes. Then fabulous, get that application going. But if your current situation is a bit more, it's not you, it's me, then maybe a different visa category is more your cup of tea. Think graduate visa, startup, even a global talent visa if you're feeling particularly brilliant. Let's be honest, immigration law is about as much fun as a trip to the dentist. Necessary, but not exactly a walk in the park. That's why it's always a good idea to get some expert advice. A good immigration lawyer is worth their weight in gold, or at least a really good bottle of wine. They'll help you navigate the paperwork, understand your options, and maybe even tell the Home Office a joke or two on your behalf, though no promises on that last one. Chapter 5. Behave yourself. While you're waiting for everything to shake out, remember to be on your best behavior. The UK might be giving you the side eye, but that's no excuse to start acting up. Follow the rules, stay put, and whatever you do, don't overstay your visa. Think of it like borrowing your mate's favourite jumper. You wouldn't want to return it with a stain on it, would you? Chapter 6. Channel your inner rebel. Now, if you're convinced that the Home Office has made a big blunder, bigger than that time you tried to bake a cake without a recipe, then you have the right to appeal or request an administrative review. This is where your solicitor earns their keep. They'll help you build a case, present your arguments, and hopefully persuade the powers that be to see things your way. Chapter 7. Time to say goodbye. Look, sometimes, despite our best efforts, things don't always go to plan. It's like that time I tried to make a souffle, it just wasn't meant to be. If you've exhausted all your options and you can't stay, then it's important to leave the UK within the given time frame. It's not the ending you wanted, I know, but remember, leaving gracefully is always better than being asked to leave. Plus, it leaves the door open for a potential return trip in the future. It's not over until the final curtain. Well, there you have it, a crash course in dealing with a curtailed UK sponsor visa. Remember, staying informed and taking prompt action can make all the difference. Don't be afraid to seek professional help, and always read the small print. Think of it this way. Even the most dramatic play has an interval. This might feel like the end of your West End dreams, but it might just be a chance for a costume change, a new script, and a show-stopping comeback. For more detailed guidance, visit the Home Office website or consult a certified immigration advisor. And remember, chin up, Buttercup. This might be a bump in the road, but it's not the end of your journey.